Okay, guys. Jill, comfort zone, did not respond, so we have to call out another winner. Come on, my friend. Somebody's got to win this. This is what? The fourth time? Somebody's not watching. We need a winner here, guys. Curtis, let's do the drum roll. Let's go for this again. Okay. Deshaun TX2. You are the winner of the cookware. I hope you're watching. Please contact me. My email is in the description box. You have 1 week to contact me. And if you don't, we have to do this again. So please, Deshaun TX2, contact me or drop me a message there. Hey, I'm here in the comments down below. Let everybody know. But do email me. That way we can get this beautiful cookware shipped out. I'd hate to see you lose out. I hate to see the last three lose out, but somebody's got to win this, guys. So good luck. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today we are making up hamburger steaks with some gravy and some mushrooms. You can definitely put onions, but we're not doing onions today. We are just doing mushrooms. It's a hamburger steak. It's called hamburger steak because we shape it into like a steak for those who've never had it. And for a lot of us, it's the closest you'll get to a steak. The prices of meat these days is ridiculous. A lot of us got to lean towards the ground beef, you know, enough for a big family, especially that want red meat. It's the cheapest cut of meat I guess you'll get nowadays. But I got my pan hot, and everything you need will be in the description. I have my hamburger patties patted out, kind of oblong there. And I do not spice them. A lot of people will spice their hamburger. I want to taste the meat, not a bunch of spices. See if I can get this up off here now. Got my pan hot. And kind of press it in the middle. That'll kind of prevent it from bubbling all up in the middle. And we're going to cook these maybe 3 to 4 minutes per side on a medium high because you want these to start searing. And I didn't grease my pan because these are going to let off some fat, some grease there for us. But do use a non-stick pan. And now I'm going to salt. A lot of people will put the salt in the meat. I don't like to do that because it's overworking the meat for me. I like it nice and tender, so I just salt it right on top. Not a whole lot because we are going to be putting some brown gravy in here, and that is salted. Some black pepper, and we'll let these go for 4 to 5 minutes, just until they're nice golden brown. Okay, these been going about 4 minutes. Let's give these a flip, being gentle not to break them. Use another one to guide you there. So they're nice and brown. That brown there is flavor. And we're going to let that go for another 4 minutes or so on the other side, and we'll take these out and start our gravy. Okie doke. I got those hamburger steaks cooked up. Reserving 1/4 cup of your rendered fat from the meat. You want to keep that because that's for our gravy. Now I'm going to go in with some mushrooms. I drain these. Now, I don't always have fresh mushrooms on hand, so I keep these on hand. Just a jar of, this is a 6-ounce jar of just mushroom slices. Now, by all means, if you want onion, you want fresh mushrooms, throw them in there. But a lot of times, I don't have mushrooms on hand unless I know I'm going to fix something for the week that requires me to have those on hand. But these I always have on hand. They're convenient. And you're going to let that cook there just for a minute or two. I did drain those. They come in some brine. Maybe a minute on those. And then we will get our flour here for our gravy. Curtis, you want to give those a stir? Okay. Getting my flour over here. And this is so simple, guys. Anybody can make this. And it's a good dinner. As I said, hamburger meat is cheap. And if you have a big family and you want a good dinner, like you ate at a 5-star restaurant, this is one of those meals. Okay, now just add your flour. And we're going to cook this. Now, if you don't want all of the rendered fat from the meat, you can definitely remove some of it. I wouldn't remove all of it because that's where that flavor's at from the meat. You can put a little bit of butter in there, maybe a couple tablespoons of butter with a couple tablespoons of the grease from the hamburger. And we're just going to let this cook maybe a minute or so. Okay, we got that raw taste off that flour. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my beef stock. Add this in slow. And we'll get those hamburger steaks in here and we'll let them simmer here for a half hour or so. Let them soak up a lot of this yummy flavor here. Now you'll always know how thick your gravy is going to be once it boils. Once it boils, that's how thick it's going to be. But it is going to thicken as it cooks more. Put the rest of that in there. Because as it cooks down, that half hour, it's going to continue to thicken. Now to that, I'm going to add in just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And in my stock that I added in here, my beef stock, I just mixed some of this kitchen bouquet in there. 1/4 teaspoon right in it with my 4 cups of beef broth. And stir this up. And we're going to get our beef patties in there. Put some pepper. And we'll get these back in there. I like to make lots of gravy because we eat these over mashed potatoes. Now, if you don't have any potatoes on hand, you can use instant potatoes. Whatever you like. Because a lot of those instant potatoes, I know a lot of people are like, I ain't going to eat those things, but a lot of them, you don't need no butter, you don't need no milk, just add water. If you're out of milk or butter, we always have water, right? Okay, we're going to let these simmer for a good half hour and we'll be back. Okay guys, mine cooked a half hour. Now if you're cooking yours and you see it's getting too thick, just add more water. No more beef broth. And if it's too thin, just keep cooking it. No lid, but do cook it on low. Now I got mine served right over some garlic mashed potatoes. I do have a recipe on those. If you would like to make you some of those up, I have a video on those. But I know you can't really see that hamburger steak there because it's all covered in those mushrooms. Let me try to pull one up out of here. so you guys can get a good look at it. Move that plate, Curtis. See there? There's that hamburger steak. And that's just right over top of our mashed potatoes. Curtis, you gonna dig in?
Oh, yeah.
Here, go ahead and try that with them. I know you don't like the mushrooms, so move them out of the way. He'll eat mushrooms, but he says, I'm not in the mood for those today. That's one of the reasons why, too, I didn't put onions. But this is so good, guys. I promise you'll love it. You'll feel like you're eating a 5-star meal. And we got some green beans with it.
Oh.
You like that?
That is so good.
Yeah. And some Texas toast. I just grilled that on the griddle. And like I said, some green beans. Or you could make yourself a salad. Or just that by itself. However you want to eat it, it's going to be good.
Why are you lying on my name like I don't eat mushrooms?
Well, you don't eat them as often as we do. But there it is, guys. Please like and subscribe. Help get me out there. Make you some of this delicious. I almost forgot the name. What I even cooked, Curtis? Forgot the name of it. My brain is shot. Hamburger steaks. I think that COVID did something to me. But anyways, guys, you enjoy that. And everything is in the description. If there's ever any time I forget something, I will correct it in the description. So, till then, you guys take care. God bless. I love y'all, and we will see you next week. Take care.